各位观众，晚上好！我们今天要玩《仙剑奇侠传二》，yay! Alright, we're gonna start our stream on The Legend of Sword and Fairy 2, and which is part of the 仙剑 series. And last time, lots of stuff happened, so you're gonna go back to the previous broadcast to look at that, right? But generally, it was the martial arts competition, and as always, I am armed with an iPad, and of course, give me a second. Let me adjust the camera angle a little bit. Might be a little easier, but like, yes, generally an iPad and the Wii U Pro controller is how I'm playing this current game. And tonight's broadcast is a bit late because I was testing my Pump It Up Prime arcade kit that just came, and I was really excited to get it, and I finally got it, and I just went to test it online, and it works. So I can play the game online and play it like any normal arcade would. So that's great. I don't have to worry about anything, and it all works, and the game looks beautiful in 1080p, which is an upgrade, a graphical upgrade from the 480p that the series is known for. But anyway, that's just Pump It Up. That's enough about Pump It Up Prime. I'm actually going to put up more videos on Pump It Up Prime, probably more on the freestyle ones, because the speed ones have already been done before, but I might put out some speed ones as well on my YouTube channel, which you can find on both my Facebook and on my Twitch profile. And you can, and on my YouTube are also archives of previous YouTube video, not YouTube, excuse me, previous Let's Plays, like the first game in this series, Shenzhen 1. Hi, Tiger. Oh, I'm surprised you're still awake. I thought you'd be asleep. So today's, oh, Tiger, I got Pump It Up Prime, so the new game is out. So I think I'm going to see if I can do it, but I want to be able to do a Prime launch party at my own house. So I'll talk to you about that later. And yeah, it's insane. The game is in HD, and yes, oh my gosh, and the game is in HD, so it looks beautiful. And there's blah blah blah. There's Bar Bar Bar, which is a famous it's a trendy K-pop song. Launch party. Yeah, it is. I was thinking about it was a launch party, but yeah, I already just made sure it worked. So yeah, we're gonna play that. I'm gonna play that tomorrow for real, because today I was mostly focused on getting it working, and I'm gonna do this stream today before. Oh, I know. Oh, really? That kind of sucks. I don't have a joke. I kind of don't really have. Well, I mean, there was always next time, right? It's not like I'm leaving this area anytime soon. Well, anyway, well, yeah, sorry. I don't know. I mean, the only other time you can come is on the weekday, but anyway, I probably should get started because my stream time is going to be probably to an hour because I took too long enjoying Prime. And SAC Anime, I'm probably gonna bring it. I need to talk to the SAC Anime staff to see how we're gonna arrange and getting the pads over there. The problem is not getting the game over there. The game is easy to get. It's the pads that are the problem. And I'll have to talk with them, and I'll talk with them later. In any case, as far as I know, this is time the martial arts competition just happened I'm going to go back to Shenzhen 2 mode to continue the stream. And yeah, let's get started. We just witnessed one of our main party members. She's back, Chi Chi. And here she is. I don't know why that's her nickname, but apparently she has a real name. Alright, let's talk with this is Xiaohu over here. And we're going to talk with Yiru. What do you have to say, little girl? You silly little girl. Oh, okay. Oh, she says the same thing, but I love Persona. I'll talk about Persona Q in a bit later. I actually have not played it yet. But anyway, Big Brother Xiaohu, that big sister, on that big sister's waist, it looks like there's something that looks like your jade piece. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm supposed to talk to her. Alright, Chi-Chi, let's talk to you now. Yep, big cutscene. Oh, okay. So, Chi-Chi, why didn't you go together with your father to your father's celebration? Huh, really? That's kind of dickish. But anyway, sorry. So her name is Qi Shuang in this, but her real name is Shen Qi Shuang, and Qi Shuang is her real name. In case you missed last week's, so this is her now. She's grown quite a bit since the last time we met her. Anyway, here's what she has to say. Father told me that I have to go with the other students back to the Emei Mountain. Wow. You asked her to help you come, so her father basically asked her to come all the way over here, and they're like, I need your help, daughter. I need you to help me win this martial arts competition to improve our family reputation. Of course she willingly did so. And now he just tells her, like, oh, you can't celebrate me. You did all the work, but you're not allowed in the celebration. Go home. Go back to your mountain. And yeah, that's kind of douchey. And I don't know if that's... Oh, you don't think that's her real name? Well, we don't know. I don't know as far as I know. Don't tell me anything. Don't spoil me. I don't know anything. I have not looked up anything, information past where I am in the game right now. I can't go against him. That old oh, she said that old how do I translate this? That old fogey son, he just let's see. He really he's basically, she's saying, like, he's the kind that would forget kindness so quickly, is basically roughly the thing. Wang en fu yi, which means, like, you're not doing you forgot what someone did for you and you don't do anything good for them in return. So how ungrateful he is basically roughly what that means. And he didn't even think just now, just who helped him win and get victory. Yiru, you can't be that you shouldn't be that rude. No, thank you, little miss. Yeah, he just told her to go back. That's right. He did promise. He's like, well, okay, so let's to give a little bit of background of what's supposed to happen. Basically, he's like, at first, like, she decided to help him with the competition. In return, like, she's the daughter of the third wife, so she wanted him to like publicly proclaim her birth mother's like name. So it's like that makes her more a legitimate part of the family, because she was never considered, like, she wasn't even allowed to be buried with the rest of the Shen family. So it's just kind of, so she was hoping that by helping him get victory here, her father get victory here, they would be able to, it's more like her own birth mother would become legitimized, basically. That didn't happen. So he just told her to go back because he doesn't want to announce her mother's name, because he's a douchebag. Don't worry if you're lost. It makes more sense if you've seen what happened last week. Let's see. So yeah, it's really, this is kind of important to have, like, your name is everything in Chinese society. So not having she wanted, for her own mother's sake, like, her mother's dead already, like, she died like 4 years ago, and we saw how she had to bury her in, like, not even with the real the actual family. So it's just, that's why she did all that. Anyway, that's all the explanation I think I should. It's all because I'm useless, so that's why father got angry. Really, Chi-Chi? I don't think you did anything wrong. You actually did the work. So, this is sad. Give me a second. Oh, okay, well, he just basically said what I just said. Chi-Chi, you can't say that. You didn't do anything wrong. And also, why did you represent the Sun family and participate in the competition? It was my father who went up to the Emei mountain and asked my master. He wanted me to represent the Sun family in the battle. My father promised me that if I won the competition, he would be able to give my mother back her name. So that's why I asked Master to let me come. And so Master sent a few sisters to come with me. Sisters in this case is more fellow students. In this case, she says they're sisters because in her martial arts guild, I guess to say, or school, it's all of them are women. So that's why she refers to them that way. Anyway, let's keep moving on. Ah, so that's why. No wonder. That old fogey. Let's see. So that old fogey, because he could never defeat Grandpa, that old fogey decided to ask someone to help. I feel all he honestly, he just wants to use you. Yiru. Like, of course, Xiaohu is this kind of guy who's not usually going to think too badly of people without full information. But I think in this case, Yiru is right. Let's see. No. Honestly, I already knew. But he's still my father. And being able to do something for my father, it makes me really happy. Chi-Chi, you're too nice is basic, or you're too not innocent. Yeah. How do I say 善良? That means someone who thinks very I don't know. It's kind of like here's an example of a character. Like Pollyanna would be a perfect example of this phrase. What do you how do you describe a person like Pollyanna? In case any of you are wondering, if you're that Pollyanna is like a girl that always looked on the bright side of things, or like always felt had an innocent way of looking at things. I don't want to say you're too innocent because I don't feel that's quite the English word I need. Well, in any case, it's just someone who's innocent, always looks on like kind of like the bright side, or thinks very, or you're too naive. I guess it's almost like you're too naive, but in the good way. There you go. I think that's close enough. I believe that Master Sun one day will be able to accept your piety and fulfill his promise. Well, I hope so, Xiaohu. So you're hoping he'll actually go through with it and he'll be moved by her devotion. I don't know. I'm a little bit skeptical on whether he doesn't seem like the man to kind of do that. Yeah, you're too kind-hearted is probably the best way. Thank you. That's actually a good way to... Yeah, kind-hearted is... You're too kind is basically what he was saying. Okay, anyway, let's move on. Oh, that's right, big sister. Why does everyone call you Chi-Chi? I remember when you were